Now, holding out hope this morning, of course, families of the hostages still stuck in Gaza, 468 days since the attack on October 7th. I'm now joined by Alana Zeitchik. 6 of her family members were taken hostage when Hamas infiltrated their kibbutz on October 7th. Since then, 5 have returned, but her cousin David and his brother still in captivity this morning. Alana, I just first want to thank you for taking the time to join the show.
Thank you for having me.
As I just mentioned, 6 family members kidnapped on the 7th, 2 of them still hostage. What have the past few days been like for you, just sitting on the brink of some sort of deal and learning whether or not these hostages are coming back home?
It's been mixed emotions, of course, right? I mean, so many of the people who are coming home have become like family to me, and their families have become like family to me, this big extended family. So in many ways, right, I'm hopeful for progress forward. I'm hopeful to see some people return, but I also know that David and Ariel are not going to be included in this first phase. And so it's a very precarious time for my family still, as we kind of worry about getting to phase 2. So there are a lot of mixed emotions right now.
Yeah. To your point, Israeli media, I mean, first thing this morning published that list of 33 names. Of course, we were combing through them, as were you. To your point, your loved ones' names are not on there. Do you hold out hope that they will come home in phase 2 when some of the younger men are expected to be released?
I don't think that we can really hold out hope. We have to be active and take action. We can't trust anyone. We can't trust either party to move forward after this first phase. So it's really important that we, as the families and our supporters, really continue to advocate for this to move forward, for there to be no delays, for phase 2 to happen swiftly when it's supposed to, and not 6 months from now or another year from now, because it would really be, this has all been so cruel for what it's worth. Every second in the last 18 months have been cruel. We can't keep extending it.
Yeah, you say this is not a time for blind optimism. How excruciating is it that you have loved ones who are sitting, God knows where, possibly starving, hurt, and you have men in suits playing politics with their lives? I mean, what's your message to the leaders who have been negotiating this deal?
My message to the leaders are, you need to put the people above the politics. The people matter. We matter. Israelis matter. Palestinians matter. Our lives all matter. And it's time for them to stop playing games and to set their egos aside and to put our people first.
How are your family members doing who were returned home in that first ceasefire deal in 2023? I mean, they're still waiting for David and Ariel too, amidst what I'm sure is ongoing trauma from their experience.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, my cousin Sean, she can't heal from her trauma. Her husband is still there. Her children cry every day for him. She feels broken without him. She says that the moment of their separation was actually the worst moment for her in this entire experience. So she is longing for him every single day, and there is no healing until he comes home. And he is an innocent civilian who deserves to come home as soon as possible.
I can't imagine the pain, the heartbreak that all of you have experienced over the last 15 months. What keeps you going, Lana? I mean, how do you get out of bed day after day and fight for them?
A survival and sheer will, honestly. It's the love I have for my family from the second I began to advocate for them. I said to myself, they're coming home, because I can't live in a world where they're not home. I can't live in a world where they're stuck there. So I have just held on to that and my own kind of sheer will and love for my family that, if we keep going, we'll get them all back.
Well, certainly praying for you. We're following the developing news very closely. Please keep us posted on what more you hear. Alana Zeitchik, thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.